guys, and welcome to Mikeshomeesl ESL live stream, the ESL Tips live stream. Thanks for being here today. I hope you guys doing good. I'm still okay, still all fine. Still fine and still with you today. Thank you so much if you are watching on Facebook. Say a little hello on Facebook. We're almost 6,000 followers over there. Thanks for being here. And if you are watching the replay, thank you for watching. And today it's going to be a Q&A. So feel free to ask me your question and I'll be happy to answer you. So let's see what's going to happen today a little bit on Mikeshomeesl. You know that today we're going to have, there's a new warm-up who's going to be on at 10 o'clock in like 40 minutes. So make sure not to, 45 minutes, Mike. Yeah, I'm not good at math, but well, so yeah, thanks for being in the chat. La pasión de ser maestra. Doles. Welcome back again. I guess it's the morning for you over there, so good morning. Here, the day is already gone for us. It's night. Thanks to all of you for being in here. A little K, hello, brother, welcome. So yeah, today is going to be, skip it quickly. Yeah, Kate, what we're going today to say? Sanye. Yeah, tonight is going to be a new warm-up. Old subscribers probably know that warm-up, but I've never tried it. You've never seen it with a great number of students. So you can use this warm-up, whatever, if you are in a kindergarten or in a primary school. Yeah, grade 1, 2, 3, that would be all right. So yeah, don't miss that video tonight at 10 o'clock. It's going to be on very soon. Let's say a little bit hello in here. Thank you very much. What are the tips for ESL preschool individual classes? That's a good question. Thank you so much, Nata, coming right away with a question. I love it. Yeah. One-on-one classes for preschool, for kindergarten, I guess, I do not recommend it pretty much because kids have to have interest in English. And when you do one-on-one, it's pretty much like online teaching. You got to be really active, but not as much as online teaching for sure. Because you are online, you have only a very small space, like the screen, for example. But with a kid in front of you, it's a little bit easier, of course. But why I wouldn't recommend to do one-on-one teaching for kindergarten? Because class turns out to be really, really boring. So. Well, if it's not too long as well. I used to do one-on-one teaching with kindergarten kids because they were ready to do an English competition or because they were ready to go abroad, like in America or in Britain, and the parents would train them quite a lot during the week. I would have like 3 to 4 classes a week. So that's pretty much why, and that's a good reason for sure. But one-on-one teaching is if the parents just want their kids to pump up their level of English, I will just consider that this kid should be with at least 6 kids. That will be, or even 4, so that you can, small group, so you can have you can play games, and it can also help this kid making improvement faster than being only with you. You understand? That can sometimes make them feel, oh, I gotta do better than her. Oh, I gotta there's a little bit of a challenge in it. But if you do ESL tips for for one-on-one kid, what you can do is pretty much bring a puppet, so that can be your good friend. You gotta make it funny. Of course, you can do some warm up, like the warm ups I get on my channel. Like, do warm up even if it's 101. Don't be afraid. Kid is gonna love it, even if it's only 101. You can do a little warm up like that. I think, which is interesting with a 101 kid, is like you can bring a lot of material that for her to touch, and for her, even you can, what you can do is also having a puppet for yourself, but you can also give your student a puppet, so that she can play with that puppet too, and that will keep her interest in learning English for sure, which is very important. That's why I'm pretty much worried about one-on-one teaching. It's a little bit difficult sometimes for some kids, especially if they are very shy. If they are outgoing, it's all fine. But some kids, the parents want them to do one-on-one, but the kid doesn't really want to. So yeah, be very very active in your class, and yeah, they're gonna love it, I guess. So yeah, very interesting question. Thank you so much, Nata. Xin Chao from Vietnam. You are my idol. Oh my God. All right. Thanks. Never thought I could be the idol of someone one day. All right. That's cool. Thank you very much for your support. Welcome into the live. I guess it's not the first time you're coming, and you are on Facebook. Thank you to all the Facebook viewers over there. You are welcome. Don't forget to give some likes and share. Yes, like he said, La Passion TPR activities with little kids, of course. Hello, Mike from Peru, Victoria Valdeglesias. Bienvenido en el canal de Mikeshomeesl ESL. Mucho gusto. Que yo no sé dónde viene, dónde está usted. Polite way. Yeah, I gotta work on my Spanish. The online teacher dude. Thank you, brother. Welcome back in here. I haven't been checking my email today. Of course, every day quite very busy. I had to, like every foreigners in China, you have to renew your passport, your visa especially. Yeah. And I'm also getting ready to get a green card after all these years in China. I think I deserve it. Thanks for being in here. Hi, Mike. My 2 years kids at school love chopped banana, peeled banana. Were you gonna say? Yeah, nice one. Chopped banana. Okay, that works. Warm up greetings from Italy. Much love to the kids in Italy. I hope they're doing good. Thank you very much, Cecilia Zanello, for being in the chat. Yeah, we will have a giveaway later on. So make sure to stay in the chat. I will scroll, and the giveaway is going to be a flash game that the story of this game is before I used to draw a kind of board game on the board, and the kids were loving it. And after that, I decided to make it a flash game, which looks better, and you can use it whatever, if you're teaching online or in a classroom, till you have a digital screen. It's all fine. And on online teaching, you can just share. For example, if you're using Zoom, you share your screen and you get your game ready, of course, so that you can play with kids. Thank you very much, Cecilia. You don't need to be sorry. Don't worry. It's okay. Everybody make mistakes. We are humans. I teach Spanish, have several videos to practice Spanish in content. That's awesome. You get yeah. When I was learning Spanish, my Spanish name was Julian. So today it's a Q&A, guys. If you got any questions, just feel free to ask me a question, and I will answer your question. I'll be happy to help you. So please, yeah, waiting for your question. I love when you ask questions, guys. Thank you for your answer. I have one more. That's awesome. More you got, more I'm happy. How to balance between the friendly attitude and be respected by the children. My problem. I had that problem when I started with very young kid, like kindergarten kid. They are so adorable that I couldn't do that sad face. Mm. And even when I was doing it, I wasn't doing it like they were. But with young kids, even if sometimes you do that sad face, they will think that you're playing with them. But you're having fun. You are not really upset. But it's really difficult at the beginning. But you gotta make sure that they understand. So if you got problem with it, probably it's because you also have to get your what is it called? Your my God, Mike. Your rewarding method ready that will help you as well to control the kids, because when you want to do that face is because you can control kids pretty much. So whatever they are, K kids or primary school student, you have to reward them with whatever stars or stickers, of course. Sometimes when kids were not good, my assistant would take their stickers back, especially for the very naughty one, and they would be really really good after that. I forgot to stop that light here. All right. So yeah. So make sure you're using all your tools to control your kids, and being respected often start the first day of your class. So the first time you have class with your student, the first day is pretty much the most important one, because they will know right away that, oh, I want to go back. I want to learn English with this teacher again. That's what they have to feel. But of course, you get rules that they should respect. And so the first day, don't be too strict. Just bring your rules like with a smile. And yeah, it's going to come. When they're not doing good, especially the very first time, okay, oh, not good. Look, so you erase, like you say, I'm gonna erase it. So be careful, be good. Okay, show me good. All right. So you got to work on your TPR for sure. Thank you very much, Nata, for all your questions. Victoria Valde, yeah. Thank you, Mike. I always practicar the song. Hello, hello. How are you? Is the best for my children. Great. Hi, Mike. A little hello from Haya. Welcome, brother. Yeah, I teach this. Okay. I guess you guys are speaking to each other sometimes. On Facebook, do you explain in their mother tongue language if the kids don't get the meaning? Yeah, sometimes. Especially I have a class of 55 students and only 40 minutes. Well, I get them twice a week for sure, but sometimes there are words like respect. So it's difficult to explain or doing actions for kids to understand what is respect. You understand? You can do it for sure, but it's going to be more a situational TPR kind of. You're going to have your assistant, and they won't get it pretty much. They're going to understand that there's a meaning of friends in it. But when you have some words like that, you don't have to waste 5 minutes to explain only one word, especially when you get a great number of students. If you are in a training school, yeah, you can take your times and let just practice the situation, which is really interesting for sure. But in in a great number of students class, no, don't spend too much time for teaching only one word. It's going to create trouble. Thank you so much, Amanda, over there on Facebook. Lots of Facebook questions. That's awesome. Thank you on Facebook for watching over there. What extent e-learning becomes so important during this pandemic? What do you mean by what extent e-learning? What do you mean about what platform or those stuff? I'm not quite clear with your question. Thanks, Ayub. Kurdish, may blazing and joyous be your only path. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you. Best regards, Kurdish. Thank you very much. Very nice words in here. Here we go. Trian, my kids like your banana song for warm up. Yeah, the peeled banana song. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a cool song. It's fine. Thank you, Trian. Nana, do you have any stories or a funny fail in your teaching practice? Do I have a story of a funny fail in your teaching practice? Yeah. In a demo class, it happened to me. Oh man, you can't imagine what happened. Let me drink something. Thinking of a funny, a fail. Really, it was. I even put it on YouTube. It's on my channel. You can watch that fail, and how I, because the kid were, they were. That was the first meeting with them, and of course, you always, I wanted to do that warm up peel banana with them, and I was pretty much just say, "Oh, look, so this is a banana." I asked them. I didn't say this is a banana. I asked them, "Hey, look, what is that?" It's just some of them in Chinese say it's a thumb. I say, "Oh, come on, imagine." And then, look, if I do this action, what does it look like? And then the kid were like, "Huh?" Because the kids were on the line that I'm an adult, so I'm supposed to say some rational things. They were not thinking of me being a little bit like them, like imagining another world, something else, imagination. And so I started like with, okay, we're gonna go. So I'm gonna say that I'm a big banana, and you are all small bananas. And they were like, they laugh when I say I'm a big banana. When I told them that they were small bananas, they were like, no, no. They're all like, no, no. And I was like, yeah, just imagine, just for fun. And they were like, no, they were understanding nothing. And I was like, damn, what day is today? And I was like, what's going on? The kid would be pretty much the kid will follow my flow, but they were not following. They were liking, really comforting me pretty much. It's like, oh, he's a teacher. He's going to teach us stuff because mom and dad want us to learn that stuff. So, yeah. And I keep on going, and I start, okay, you follow me. Show me your hands. And kid were like, no. come on, please, please, please. Using my TPR and all stuff. And kids were like, no, we don't want. Man. So I say, all right, can you say hello? And all of them right away, yeah, hello. So I changed my warm-up that I wanted to do from peel banana. I changed it to hello, how are you? And the parents went like right away. They were all fine. When I did this demo, I had like 10 kids. How much? Not that 10, 8, or probably around 10, yeah. And that was 80% signing. So yeah, 8 of them signed. So that was that was something. Sometimes you always have to have a plan B. Even if you didn't have your plan B ready, you don't need to plan everything. It's just a feeling sometimes. When you get experience, of course, you don't have only one warm up in your pocket. You have lots of different warm ups. And it's very important at the beginning of the class that you go to talk to the kids, give high five. Oh, what's your name? Oh, my name is Tony. So I go to the board and write their name. Oh, hello, Tony, stuff, and give them stars right away, especially when it's a demo. So yeah, that was a kind of fail, but I turned it into, so the parents would be seeing me like saying like, oh, all right, he can turn the situation to a good one, a bad situation right away turn to a good one. So most of the parents were happy with that. Thank you, Nata, again for your awesome questions. From Peru, is it necessary that children from first grade from school know how to write in English? I hear the words. No. First grade from school, primary school, grade one, they should, I guess, especially the first semester, the first 3-4 months, you can plan for them to write A, B, C. But I guess especially for my Chinese kid, they can write pinyin a little bit for sure, but writing for 6 years old kid is still a little bit difficult. But they some of them are doing a good job, but others just like really terrible. So I guess they have to just what we do in China here is like especially the first semester in primary school, they will have to start to write some 3 letters word for, especially when they're learning all these phonics. They're gonna start to write because they're learning phonics, and so they have to know their ABCs like A. So they start to learn how to write A, small letters, uh, big letters. If they can recognize it, yeah, it's okay. If they can't write it, nah. Well, it's always they have to write capital letter and lowercase letter, right? Would be lowercase letter as well. Would be great. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then after uh, after the semester, yeah. So they have to learn to make some little groups of letter. For example, a, t, cat. Okay, so they can write C, A, and T. So starting slowly into phonics, and then let them write those phonics for sure. Thank you, Mike, for being. Oops. Thank you very much, Victoria. Uh, Let me go back upstairs a little bit up. Okay. Hi, Mike. This is Suchita from India. I'm doing your each and every warm up in my online class. Kids are loving this. Awesome. If it works in your online classes, what you can do is if you wanna share as well, there's no problem. I'd love to see those warm up with online classes. Kids are loving this, eagerly waiting for new warm up each day. I am learning something new from you. Thank you very much, Sushita. Hope I didn't make mistake. See your name. By the way, how do you plan your classes? In my head, you got when you plan a lesson. There are lots of stuff to say to a lesson plan. Yeah, a simple question with a lot of things to say. And a lesson plan. You have to start with the part one was going to be first part of your class is going to be a warm up. The second part presentation of your content presentation. Then you got to have the kids practicing. You get your production where the kids practice. In front of everybody, like how can we say, like where they're gonna really practice what they have been learning in your presentation and your practice, so that they can uh, produce, like mean what they want to do, create as well, and in a dialogue, pretty much let them use those sentences and do a dialogue like they want. Or you can also help them hand in hand at the beginning uh, to give them an example of a dialogue. And then after the production, you're going to go with your wrap up. And a wrap up is going to be pretty much reviewing quickly the key sentences and keywords. And you can do a little boom, cha cha, boom, cha cha. Time is up. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We are free. We are free. And they can go to the next class and your class will be off. A wrap up, it's the end of your class. So it can be, a wrap up can be like what I was saying here, a little rhyme, but it can be a song that you taught them at the beginning of your class. You put it back in the end, of course, and so that they can learn very quickly this new song. So thanks a lot, Nada, for all your question. Here we go. I'm gonna go with others. Hello, Mike. My second time to watch you on live chat. I enjoy your videos and would like to try it to my private students at home, but still, I don't have a courage to try it in English. What do you mean trying? Because I'm not sure what video you want to. Are you talking about? Do you mean that you want to teach them online, or I'm not sure. Oh, or try what I'm doing on my channel. Yeah, just try. It's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg, I guess. Just try. If you don't try, you'll never know. But believe me, if you try, your class is never going to be the same. Hi, Mike. Always happy to hear from you. Good vibes. Thank you, Gabriella, for being here quite almost every night, Gabriella. Huh? Thank you. Always coming and say a little bit hello, a little hello. Thank you so much. Please, I need your advice. Okay, that was earlier. Here we go. Thank you, Mike, for being my biggest inspiration in teaching. Love your energy. Want to be like you again. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Sushita. It's up to you. You don't need to be like me. Every games I give you, even all the warm-ups you give, you make it your own. And this is your own style. My style is probably fit for me because I'm like that, pretty much, with my character and all stuff. but you can bring it up and even do better than me. Thanks a lot, Victoria. Hello, Samir. Welcome back, brother. Thanks, Victoria. No, welcome. Here we go. Are you still teaching in China? Of course. I love your creativity. Thank you very much. Hello, brother Mustafa El Azri. Which is better to teach in primary school, high school, or training centers? I've been teaching in primary school. No, primary school. Sorry, training centers, as well as high school. High school, definitely not. Well, it's my point of view. I like if you are someone that like to speak with people who are able to understand every word you're saying, go to high school. Pretty much, they will be not that bad, especially in China. Training centers, yeah, will be. I've been in training centers for a good 10 years more. Yeah, 12. We're gonna say. So yeah, it's a good place to learn lots of stuff. And primary school would be better. You start with training centers than primary school because you get a great number of kids in your class. So you got to be really active, like and in training centers, you can learn lots of stuff, and you have lots of really skilled teachers in training centers. So yeah, I would recommend you start from training centers and probably go to primary school. That would be cool. And university are not bad if you like to speak more English, for sure. How to teach shapes for kindergarten? Very easy. If you get two hands so that you can teach shapes. What I do with my students, I love to teach shapes. I'm gonna let you see that one. Yeah, I've did it in the past on my channel, but yeah, what you can do when you're teaching shapes, what you can do is like using your hands to do those shapes. For example, uh, you bring it up to the kids. You say, "Hey, kids, show me your hands. Show me your hands. Follow me and say, yeah, yeah." Oh, what shape is it? It's a square. Good job. Yeah. What do we have as well? With them, I go with 1, 2. And then what do we get? Triangle. Yes. Awesome. So you can let them do the action with you. Of course, you get that diamond that you have in your class that you can do with your hands. If you have rectangle is quite funny too. I always go with like if I had guns and I start to point at them. I was like pew 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 pew, and then I go right oh oh, and then go ah, rectangle. So yeah, you're gonna think I'm stupid, but no, kids, believe me, they love it. For circle, sometime ask them, yeah, look, you can remember that if you're in a classroom, your environment is full of shapes. Yeah, everywhere there's shapes everywhere in your classroom. So you can ask the kids, "Oh, that's a square. Tell me, what is a square in the classroom? Point at it. Show me. What's a square in the classroom?" What is a square shape in the classroom? Try to repeat the same shape as well for them to remember, because when you next time they will listen and say shape, they will be like, oh yeah, I remember teacher. Yeah, shape, 形状. Yeah, pretty much. So there are lots of stuff to do with shapes. It's really funny. I love teaching shapes. No, I was just checking. Sorry. I just left like, hey, where is he going? Sorry, brother. Sorry, all of you. I forgot to let you know about what I was doing. Right. Thank you, Shirley, for your shape question. What is it as well? We have, I love your high school and training centers. Oh, man. High school? No, not for me. Everybody has different taste, and that's the nature. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You are very welcome, Mustafa. Okay. Oh, I used to play with dough to teach shapes. Awesome. You see, that's just awesome. Playing with dough. Cool. I won't see my 55 kids playing with dough. How many doughs gotta have? How many? I gotta come with my 50 kilo bag of dough of wheat, of flour, Mike, and go play with some dough. But yeah, no. Well, you can even use some flour, right? Some flour so that you can put it on the floor and yeah, do me a what a mess. Would be awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hi, dear Mike. Can you kindly help me by any ideas, note, aim, or tip? How can I teach kids, students, using all 5 senses? I appreciate. Thank you. 5 senses. Yeah. What I do in my class when I teach, for example, the face, because you get a pretty much, yeah, face and the hand. I will draw a head. It can be a dog's head or a pig's head. I draw it in a funny way. And then I ask the kids to close their eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I will go erase a part of what I've been drawing. I will, for example, I will erase the ears of the dog. And then I would ask the kid, open your eyes. What's missing? And then kid's like, oh, ears. Well, they won't say it. They will probably say it in their mother language. But you can bring your flashcard, or you can even draw it on your board in another part. You get your dog here, and you can write. You can draw ears again. That's why I use the pig, because the pig's ears are more obvious than the dog one. So, and then I would write. I would write the name behind it and let them repeat a couple of times. As well, I'm making a sentence. For example, ears are missing, stuff like that. So then I go on. I ask them to close their eyes again, and the kids got excited. They are pretty much thinking of who's going to be the first to see. They try to pick, and so you say, "Don't pick, don't pick." Just playing with them as well. They will love it. So erasing step by step. You can also draw the hands on both sides, a neck. You can draw the whole body if you want, and erase parts and all stuff. It will really engage students in the class for sure. Thank you so much, Kurdish. Hope it's going to help you. Hello, Iculata. Has there been any limitations from the school about how can you teach? No, 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 no. They don't stop me. It's not they have limitations, is they have uh, there's no limitations. I do what I want to do in my class till the kids are learning where until I'm on my lesson plan. This tomorrow I will have to teach this lesson. Then the next class I will have to review that lesson too. So I'm not too. I don't feel pressure about what I'm doing because I know what I'm doing, and I've been teaching in this school 6 years. And since the first year, after the first year, they say, "Yeah, Mike, you do whatever you want. It's okay." Sometimes you can see the teacher would be, "Hey, Mike, kids." Sometime after I tell the kids, they don't really understand this part, or they have problems reading this part. Can you go through it a little bit more? And that's really awesome. That's because we are teaching a book, foreign teachers, and also Chinese English teachers. So we work hand in hand, and we exchange suggestions to to reach the goal that as much students or that all students can read, say, not being shy to make a dialogue. So there are no, I won't say limitations, but we gave suggestions to each other's, not only them to me, but also me to them. So that's working in a team. Thank you very much, Ikura. All right. I prefer teaching high school because they are easy to handle. Yeah, I told you about that. I don't like, man, those kids. They are not funny for me. No, that's wrong. They are funny. They. It's not my point. I just don't like to teach them. I like to be active in my class. It's good for me as I'm a fat guy. You. All right, guys. Hello, Mike. My advice for new teachers in China. Yes, listen, watch elder teachers teaching. Be really nice. Give of your time. Don't always wait that. Don't always wait for the money, even if you are paid 2 hours. But they want you to listen to a teacher, so you can say, "Yeah, no problem. I love that," and they're gonna love you. And if you want to have a salary increasing, they will be okay with that because you are willing to give of your time, to give your time for learning. So yeah, don't be too much on the money part, especially when you start to teach. In training centers, you have no freedom, and the boss sees you as a machine. Ah, not all, brother. It's not always like that. All right. They are not all like when you think they are. But thank you very much, Mustafa. You got to find there are awesome training schools in China, believe me. So make sure to choose the good one, and they are not gonna take you for a machine. Don't worry. You got bad experience. It doesn't mean that they are all like this. All right, guys. Thank you for being in the chat. Now, I'm gonna be leaving right now because we're gonna the video. What is that? Who's coming? Is a new warm up. Follow me for the old subscribers. Some of you might probably know that one. So we're gonna go and check out this new warm up. Thank you all of you for being in a chat. I hope I'll see you probably tomorrow, probably tomorrow night. And so yeah, stay safe, stay at home if you are still in quarantine. That was nice of you for being in a chat. I hope to see you in another Q&A. Tomorrow is Thursday. We're gonna go again on a Q&A, and yeah. So don't miss the video who's coming in like 2 minutes, and it's a warm-up. So I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much to all of you guys, and wish you all the best. Happy teaching, and remember, ESL power. See you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.